Hi everybody, welcome to Psych in Your Car. I'm Dr. Kirsten Hunter, and today we're going to talk about ADHD with kids and the issue of whether to medicate or not. You can find lots of conversations about parenting and other mental health issues in my book, Signposts for Living. It's all covered in there. So, you know what, when children have diagnoses, usually parents are really quite taken back, and it's really quite confronting to, need to kind of concede these issues for their children. It can be quite heartbreaking. ADHD is one of those unique situations where parents have struggled with their children's behaviour and their attentional issues for a long time, and often the diagnosis is actually really a relief to now understand and know what to do, which then brings us to the issue of whether to give medication to our children. You know what, our 5 kids, none of them have ADHD, so I'm not speaking from experience here, but I can say on the whole that if one of my children did have ADHD, I absolutely would explore medication. So a lot of children, they are beautiful, and they describe to me that ADHD is like, they say that my brain is full of spaghetti and all the spaghetti's all tangled up. And when I have the medication, the spaghetti becomes straight and I can continue with the thought. Adults describe it as all of the tabs are open and I'm monitoring all the tabs. So it's really hard to pay attention to follow through. One lady said to me that it's like her mind is a windy room, and when she takes medication, it's a quiet room. So I think what's really important is to realize that ADHD is a neurological condition, and that we really are behind the 8 ball. We really are at a disadvantage when we are struggling with ADHD, and particularly the attention sort, where we have attentional issues. So medication is a resource to reach for so that we have a more equal playing field, basically. And I think that the great thing, that's my car, we literally are in a car. The great thing about ADHD medication is it's very, very low commitment. So it's like taking Panadol or Nurofen. You take it and it works for that period of time. It doesn't have a half-life. So if you were to say, I want to experiment with it, it's not a big commitment. If you say on certain days, I want to be able to reach for that resource, other days I don't want to, that's fine. It really is not a big decision to go and get the script and to experiment with that. As to then, as parents, deciding how often you want to give that to your child, that's up to your discretion, and no medical person will tell you what to give your child. They will say, hey, these are your options. So I really do think that cruel's a strong word, but it's very disadvantageous, is that a word? To not have the choice of medication if you do have ADHD, because your brain is just really working against you. So don't be too scared. Go and get that referral and go and experiment with medication. Another thought is that, crudely speaking, there's the Ritalin and the dexamphetamine kind of camp, and then a few others. And it is a case of experimenting and working out which one your child will respond to. So it is a bit of a journey to experiment as well. So just a little bit of a heads up there. So I hope that's been helpful. If you want me to talk about any particular topics, I love when people jump on and let me know. So you can make a comment on here if you like. You can also catch me at kirstenhunterauthor.com. There's lots of free resources there. Obviously, there's all these books which cover over 200 psychological areas, such as this one. And we've got Facebook and Instagram, Kirsten Hunter Author, and Twitter, Kirsten Hunter AU. All right. Lovely to see you. Bye.